Hi, and welcome back to Boss Blues and Barbecue. July is here and it's summer in Japan. And in honor of Independence Day, which is just around the corner, we're going to be queuing up some cheeseburgers American style. A lot of people want to try an American style hamburger in Japan. And to be honest, Japanese don't really know what an American style hamburger is because they're used to going to fast food restaurants. And Japanese have a tradition of eating a hamburger steak, which has a lot of onions and different things inside it. But today I'm going to show you how to cook an American style cheeseburger. And there are basically three things you need to remember, which is number one, you need to prepare your coals. Number two, you have to get your meat ready. And number three, you have to grill your meat. Okay, so to cook up American style cheeseburger, the first thing you need to do is to prepare your coals. And what you want to do is to prepare your coals for direct grilling. And if you want to know how to do that, check out my previous video, which is titled How to Set Up Your Barbecue Quickly and Easily. Okay, so to prepare your hamburgers, you probably want to get some lean hamburger meat and make it into the shape and the size that you like. And some people like to put some barbecue sauce on their meat before they barbecue it. I, on the other hand, just prefer a little bit of salt and pepper. And a lot of people think about the temperature of the meat before they barbecue it. Most people like to barbecue their meat at room temperature because that makes it cook much more quickly. But for ground beef and hamburgers, I think you want it to be very cold. In fact, I put this in the freezer before I barbecue because I don't want it to fall through the grill because it's ground beef and it doesn't have the kind of integrity that a chicken or a steak or pork ribs will have. So these patties have been in the freezer for about 30 minutes, so they're quite cold. And so what you want to do first is just get them on the grill. And then wait. And what you want to wait for, at least for me, I like to see that the patties start to bleed. And what I mean by that is I want to see a little bit of the blood come up through the surface of the patty. That tells me that they're ready to turn. So we're going to wait about 3 or 4 minutes for those patties to start to bleed. And if they start dripping fat and the fire starts burning up, I'm going to put the top on the kettle and that will put out the fire, keep them from burning, and will also give them a little bit more of a smoky flavor. Okay, so we've got 3 hamburgers grilling, and as you can see, I put the cheese on and turned them over, and they're getting really nice and smoky and seared in there, and the inside should be a little bit pink, and that's the way we like it. So as you can see, the cheese needs probably another couple minutes before they are finished, and so I'm going to put the top back on, let it get a little bit more of that smoky flavor. And then they'll be ready to serve as soon as I toast up some of these hamburger buns first. So right before you serve the burgers, you want to get your buns nice and toasty. If you have toasty buns, then they will tend to not be as soggy when you build up your hamburger with all the goodies inside. So make sure they're lightly browned, and then you'll be ready to eat. Okay. So now you're ready to build up your burger. And I think the best thing to do is to think about maintaining the integrity of your bun, because the order that you put the tomato, the onion, the lettuce on your bun will affect whether your bun falls apart or not while you're eating it. So I think the best thing to do is to put your onion on first, and then your hamburger on top of the onion, then the tomato on top of the hamburger, and then the lettuce on top of the tomato, and then put your ketchup on top, and then some mayonnaise on the bun, like this.
telling me I need to be grilling some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely, and when you take a bite you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth you can't frown. Life's so good when you eat.
And then you want to push down your bun so that you'll be able to get it into your mouth when you eat it. Okay, let's eat.
Life's so good when you're eating a burger. It's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good. It's like hamburger, 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 yum. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac,
Good.
Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper.
Happy July 4th, 2022, everybody.